Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Get On With It, Sid Meier's Colonization, featuring me, Grimith, and some really pimp-ass music right now. Hold on everybody, let me turn that down a little bit so I don't go fucking crazy. That's a good match. Last time we left off of the conclusion of my first session ever of playing this game. We're not doing bad, I don't think, for somebody who only has a vague idea of what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. We settled in New France, colonizing Quebec and Montreal. This session, I don't really have any plans other than to continue playing the game. Let's see here. We've got an ore deposit here. There's stuff, basically, that I don't know exactly what to implement. I think that silver deposit would have been pretty sweet to have. If I, know what the fuck I was doing and not basically get surprised and gangbanged by England picking up an assload of treasure. Most unfortuitous, everybody. I spread around a lot of missionaries, which is cool. I was attempting to get converted natives, or barring that, just, fuck around with the English, so. Just less problems for me to deal with. I send, petty criminals and indentured servants there. It's not like I exactly know what to do with them anyway. Looks like I'm done moving everything for this turn. Building a blacksmith shop here will require 20 tools, which I have. I have a privateer that's repairing there after unfortunate circumstances, I presume. And we have shenanigans going on here. Construction of a warehouse. However, we have lumber here. I could always order this construction to go on, like, say, now. Get to work. Do something meaningful with your life, please. And, be fruitful, multiply. Also, I'm still amused over the whole Aztecs thing. That's a whole barrel of lols, children. Did I have anybody in Europe that I needed to move around? You are bound for New France, I presume, with 2 horses. Okie dokie. Let's end the turn and get on with the rest of the game. La 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 la. Watch those sneaky motherfuckers move around. Price of cigars fell. King increased military spending. It's pretty disappointing. It's not like I've exactly been doing anything to thwart His Highness. So, that's what we get to face. 24 regulars, 10 of those things. That looked like all sorts of fun. Excuse me as I proceed to orgasm right now. My most enthusiastic manner of speaking. By that, I mean I'm not. Okie dokie. There's somebody here producing Liberty Bells. I'm sure there's a very good reason for that. Very good. I should produce ore. You! Stop doing that Liberty Bell nonsense. Get to work. I need ore, because I may need more tools. Or something, eventually. That's what this blacksmith shop is for, right? Right. Glad we solved that mystery, everybody. Good teamwork. Oh, screw it. Let freedom ring, everybody. Let freedom ring. Fuck it all to hell. The Spanish and Dutch signed a peace treaty. A fucking za, everybody. Ha fucking za. Listen, bright and cheery music. I'm not fooled by your mysterious ways. Your guiles. Oh yay, indentured servants. Awesome. Head over to here, please. Playing this game and seeing it played, fills me with inspiration of playing another Sid Meier game. Not right now, of course, because that'd be silly, and I'm a bit busy doing this. But it's something to look towards future with. So, we have horses. I guess we're not growing horses because we don't have enough food to spare. Oh, I can make numbers appear. That's good, if I'm stupid. Which I am. I think you need spare food in order to grow horses. Grow them? But I'm not entirely sure. So you don't have to quote me on that one. What would be useful here? Let's build a printing press. We should probably let freedom ring some more. I think something that we could do, which is what people have done before. I was trying to avoid saying Professor of Colonization's name, SKS, but I've already dropped it enough, so what the fuck. What he did at the beginning of his recorded LP of this was to try and force out a European power by getting his independence rate up high. Well, that didn't exactly work out well for him, rainbow kittens and all. Let's go ahead and pile this stuff back on. Well, not really back on, we're just piling it on so we can sell that, because we need every little bit of money we can get, I reckon. Let's go ahead and talk with the chief. Master Cotton Planters, you are so far away, but you will tell me of nearby lands filled with lost city rumors that I cannot access, for I am kind. Worst idea ever. Move there, little buddy. Maybe we can actually be successful this time. Maybe you could actually not be a total failure. I don't know. The future is mysterious. But rest assured, everybody, it is the future, I think. That's what I've been told. Galleon! I'd attack that, but it doesn't have any cargo on it, and odds are I'd fail. You know what? I'm feeling vindictive. When has that ever stopped me before, the concept of failing? We sunk it! Ha 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 ha. I really don't feel empowered by that at all, folks. I caused him to burn 3,000 gold there, but it's not like I really got anything from it, other than denying him 3,000 gold. I've been I'll go ahead and foot the 240 whatever bill for that one. Let's go ahead and foot that bill too. I'll leave the indentured servant behind. So what is that? We've got our we got those two dudes there. There's the indentured servant there. Yeah. The silver miner will help us acquire more silver, which will help us sell for more money. And the other statesman will help us produce Liberty Bells. See, now, I guess I could buy, like, artillery or stuff, but I guess I just like the idea of investing in my colonies in terms of bringing along more colonists. And these guys, I think, can be useful. So, we're just going to try this out, folks. It's my first game, so I'm not going to feel bad if it all goes tits up, okay? I'll get over it, I think. Aha, you built a stockade. I see your plan. You have also built a long, convoluted road to the city of Plymouth. I understand. Pray teach me more of your devil magic. I guess I could build a road connecting my two cities as well. Not really cities, colonies, but nah, fuck it. Rum has risen in price. We built a printing press. Congratulations! Now we're producing 2 more Liberty Bells there per turn. For that reason, I think it might actually be worthwhile to build a newspaper as well, to help me produce more bang for my buck. As it were. 24 hammers, 22 lumber, we lose 2 lumber per turn. That makes sense to you guys, right? Right. I hope so. We're going to need 8 tools to finish this thing in the future. We're not going to worry about it now, since we don't have to. The game will eventually tell me when the time is right. You guys are managing to succeed quite nicely, I think. Lots of excess food will help me secure more colonists, which I think I need. Every little bit helps, right? Plymouth is doing pretty well, too. I don't know. I like want to sit like around here, out here somewhere. I saw galleons and stuff moving around. Damn it. I want sweet, delicious loot. I do. Whether I'll get it, that's an entirely different affair. But I want it all the same, folks. So I'm happy with that I got so much feedback by starting this. Right. I apologize about that. I'm sorry. Queen is most displeased. Okay, we shall withdraw our privateers to Europe. Since you have lots of dragoons and I don't, I'm willing to be nice about the fare. Go in peace. Hello, Raffle Ninja King. I'm sorry that I've been making that ill. I apologize. It was not my intent, sir, I swear. But then again, the road to Grimith was paved, the souls and bones of good intentions. I almost told my dude to go back to France. That would have been funny. Speaking of that, let's check out the European status here. We have our privateer. Oh, he was kind of like sent back here immediately. That's pretty cool, right? So he can take, say, that indentured servant along with him. What a great way to get around that, huh? We may have to invest in items for our protection, though. I'll go ahead and bring along an artillery item. And bring us back to New France. I get the feeling I'm going to need some assistance. Alrighty, let's put our dudes here in the colony. This guy was, I forgot already, an expert silver miner. Good. As it turns out, we just so happen to have a silver deposit there. You will go to work producing Liberty Bells. Excellent. And you will rock me. I don't know. Fuck. What if I try to put you in the stable? Would that do anything? No. I could put you at the church. I could have you produce a few crosses. Not a few crosses, but a few tools. I have enough ore to do that. So yeah, you can produce 6 tools for us. That's cool. I can dig that. And you dig it! Yes. However, that kind of threw off the whole equilibrium of everything. It may be possible that I should just go acquire food. In that case, that balances it all out, which is good. I'd like it better, but, you know, hey, that works. We have an elder statesman there. We're getting some silver. That'll be nice, folks. I think. Hope. Ah, fuck it, I don't know. There's, like, also some sort of, settlement limit on which, you go past a certain point, you'll have a problem involving, you'll lose production due to Tory sentiment. It's possible I may have surpassed that, but I would have liked a warning. I'll just continue to produce more Liberty Bells. And hope for the best, everybody. Hope for the best. Naturally, those who are opposed to English interest will not hope for the best, but, well, fuck. English Dragoons, will you please stop riding my ass? Or if you won't, well, fuck, I revisited them. If you won't do that, could you at least pull my hair? I'm a little fatigued at this point. It's somewhere in the 7s in the morning. That's not too bad, I don't think. It could be worse. Go visit them. Hooray, seasoned scouts. You would pay dearly for food. That's nice. As it turns out, I don't actually have any with me. Send that guy to Montreal. Indentured servant, what will I have you do? I did not mean to do that. Whatever it is, I didn't mean to do it. Farmer. You know, I have a farmer sitting over here. Didn't mean to do that. How about, what do you get from here? What can you do from this square? Nah, go ahead and produce food there. We can have you produce 6 lumber. That's not bad. How much lumber will you produce there? 6? Okay. Not really losing out then from the indentured servant, that's fine. Accumulate lumber so we can get more hammers? Could you actually really help in the whole generate lumber? No. That's not for you. I understand. Sorry I doubted you. You, though. You go produce those. Help the team. Help the team. Alrighty. Loading caravel. Put that on there. And we'll put this cloth on there too. That sells quite nicely. Who am I ordering? My artillery unit, I shall tell to fortify. Nice. I approve of that sound. Oh look, he wasted a shell out of his shotgun recklessly. You know, I can't blame these guys for being kind of aggravated. I mean, couldn't possibly be because I sunk, 3,000 gold worth of ship there. Oh no, heavens no. Certainly not that I'm plotting to sink more. Oh, heavens no. It appears we have, spotted more water. Yay. I'd attack that too, but I'd like to wait to see what it may fill with first. Although it could be filled with military. I doubt that. If it was, it would have already emptied out by this point. We'll just say no orders. That's fine. I'm going to have to work on building protection in Montreal. Watching that ship. It's a sneaky one. Okie dokie. We can take care of that, folks. Buy. We'll spend that money for that pretty easily. That's okay with me. Continue to scout around here, because why not? Let's look at all these things I won't touch. You know what? I'm tempted, but I want revenge on that caravel. This may be a poor decision on my part, folks. But it wouldn't be the first time I made one. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. That is the most epic caravel in the history of the known galaxy. That's right. You tease me. That just... Well, at least you're back. Yay, indeed, everybody. Yay, indeed. Anybody I can quick purchase here? I could. I don't feel like it, though. Let's say we purchase another artillery unit. I like the sound of that. That'll be something for me to put in, Quebec. Which is cool. 14 Liberty Bells per turn. Excellent. Let us, Fortress? Shipyard. We could produce our own ships here. I like the sound of that, everybody. Let's produce our own ships here. That'll take a lot of hammers. 240 hammers, it said? That's 10 turns with that. Of course, I'll need 100 tools, which I'd have to buy. In that case, I don't have the money to do that. Never mind. Never mind. That was a silly thought. You guys gonna finish that eventually, sometime before I die? Be much appreciated. I'd like to start working on defensive fortifications for you, if I could. Please. Thank you, revolutionary music, for inspiring me to perform great deeds. I'll remember you fondly when I'm put in the hangman's noose. It's true. I will. I lost my fucking train of thought. Okie dokie, let's try that again, everybody. Let's move up here. Let's not move up that far. I guess just step there, and I'll order you around after that. Privateer, galleon. I mean, it sings to me, guys. Stuff. I'm here. Why not? Did I accidentally sentry activate clear orders? Order activate unit. There we go. Go... What the hell? Oh, well. Nothing new, folks. Nothing new. Good thing Quebec is right there. Huh. Yes. I'm just trying to harass him. Why not? Gotta have fun with it, folks. Gotta have fun. I guess you don't have to. Be nice. All this delicious silver we will be carting back to sell. Along with that tobacco, so I can buy some tools. Actually, it might end up being cheaper, or pretty much the same price, if I just buy the tools through here instead. Yeah. But whatever. I'll think about it. But, that'll have to wait for next time, folks, because I am wrapping up this episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next session. Well, next time. It'll be the same session. I'm not done with this game yet. Toodaloo.